Hi guys, welcome to Mega 5 Stars. I'm Mega and I'm back for another video. So guys, this vaccine thing is getting out of control. I mean, it's just to the point where it's you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. But now the craziness of many places that's requiring you to have the vaccine before you attend them. So recently, Nicki Minaj, she went on social media and she posted the fact that the Met Gala is requiring or was requiring people to get the vaccine in order to attend. And she said she wasn't going to get the vaccine for the Met Gala. If she was going to get the vaccine, it wasn't going to be for the Met Gala. So apparently she wasn't attending. So the fact that many places are, and social media is going crazy over it. They, giving their little opinions about, her not getting the vaccine and, or if she should be required to get the vaccine in order to attend. I mean, it's sad because many people are getting the vaccine and it's still not helping. My mother told me that she wasn't getting the vaccine and I wanted her to get it, but she said she wasn't getting it. And now I respect her decision a lot because I went on and got the vaccine and my experience was horrible. I mean, getting the shot, to actually get the shot in your arm, it really doesn't hurt. You probably don't feel it that much at all. But it's the day after, the morning, that I experienced like a hard ball in my arm and it was hurting. My arm was aching for days. It was aching. Not only that, I experienced a lot of muscle and bone pain and just having no energy. It was just dramatic. Like, I really didn't want to do anything. And now you can get rheumatoid arthritis as a young person as well, but I suffer with rheumatoid. That's RA. Rheumatoid arthritis is one of the worst arthritis you can get because it can cause crippling and also can affect your heart. So anyway, and it can be real painful. So I suffer with that to where I have to go to the hospital and I have to get an IV, like medicine through an IV, and inject it into my veins, into my bloodstream, whatever it goes in, to eliminate some of the pain, which doesn't really fully take it away fully, but it does help. But after the vaccine, once I've got the vaccine, even the injection, the IV wasn't working right. The first time that I took the IV after the shot, I found out that it really didn't do much. I mean, the shot really overpowered it. And I've suffered from a lot of pain, more pain than usual with my arthritis for at least about a month. So it was bad. I mean, the effects of me taking the vaccine, it lasts on me for a while. And the first shot, I felt a little aching, a little pain in my arm. But the second shot was even worse. I mean, it was just so awful. Like, I was tired. I didn't have any energy. And I was sore all over. It was just a mess. I normally try to cut my front and backyard, but I wasn't even able to do that. The grass, but I wasn't even able to do that. I mean, I know even with my arthritis it's hard, but it's even harder after the vaccine. So if you experience any chronic illness, consult your doctor first to me, you should consult your doctor first before taking a shot, because I don't even know if it has more effects on it or would it have more effect on it or not, but it did on me. And the problem with that was not only was I treating myself, I have an autistic son who doesn't talk. So I didn't know if he was in pain or not, or experiencing anything, but I did notice that he had slowed down because he's real kind of hyper. He slowed down and he did go to bed early. So I know he was suffering with some type of aching or pain. And to experience all of that, and then on top of that, to know that you still can get the virus and people are still dying after the vaccine, that made it worse. Because now, had I known that people were still able to get the vaccine or even, die, I wouldn't have gotten the shot. I wouldn't have gotten the vaccine. I would have waited, because now I feel like now they're saying that you have to get a third shot, if in order for it to really work. And then they're not even sure about that, because they're not saying it's 100% sure that you won't get the vaccine if you get the shot, which is crazy. So now I feel compelled to get the third shot. Like, I have to get the third shot simply because I got the first two. So to me, it wouldn't make sense not to get the third. And then it's like, I'm just aggravated with the whole thing, because now I've injected my body with this stuff, and they're not 100% sure if you're going to get the vaccine or not. And then I don't know what type of illnesses or anything that could really last in me from taking the shot. So it's sad. But to a lot of the businesses, I even heard like a lot of schools are requiring like teachers to take the vaccine, and a lot of jobs are requiring their employees to take the vaccine to keep a job. Like, I've heard a lot of things, and it's just sad, because they don't know if you take the shot, if that's going to 100% take away your chances of getting the virus. They don't know that. And it has been shown, different people posting different things, that their loved one has passed away because even though they was vaccinated. And then on YouTube, a lot of YouTubers who was vaccinated are posting that they've gotten the shot. They've gotten the shot, that they were vaccinated, and they still end up getting corona. So it's sad that a lot of people are still going through this. And then to know. So now I respect my mother's decision of not wanting to get the shot right away or whatever. I respect her decision. I'm not telling people not to get the shot, and I'm not telling people to get the shot, because ultimately I don't know how the shot would affect your body. It might help and it might not. I don't know, because they don't really know. So guys, all I'm saying is, do your research. Like Nicki Minaj said, if she was to get the shot, it wasn't because of Met Gala. It was because it's her decision. And she said she feel like she need to do more research. So apparently she didn't, or isn't attending the Met Gala. So it's sad, but even with that, even with me getting the vaccine, I still make sure I wear my mask wherever I go. I wear my mask out. Me and my son, I make sure we wear our mask and everything. And a lot of things that a lot of people aren't doing that they should be doing is making sure that they have their hand sanitizer. Like, I've experienced and I've seen people go to the grocery store, put their hands on the cart, don't use any hand sanitizer. Opening up doors, public doors, no hand sanitizer. When you go to the bank, you got to reach for the tube to put your money or whatever in the tube. No, people, you got to wipe your hands off with hand sanitizer. Or, a lot of people around me, they might have to spray the Lysol spray, where they spray the tube before they open it or put their hands on it. And then even after that, they put their hand sanitizer on. Like, these are things that you really need to make sure you do. If you're renting a car or whatever, make sure you spray down the seats, and make sure you put hand sanitizer around the wheel, in and out of your car. Just even in your own personal car, spray down the seats, put hand sanitizer around your wheel, which you touching all the time, your signals and touching your buttons and all of that. You have to make sure you keep everything sanitized. And I notice a lot of people, even when I'm watching YouTube videos, I notice a lot of people, I see them like touching doors and touching things in public, and they're not using their hand sanitizer, even though they might have on their mask, but they're still exposing themselves to different things. If you get in the Uber, it's sad, but you might have to ask the Uber driver if you could spray down the seat with Lysol, and if you touching their door handles or whatever, of course you got to put on you got to use hand sanitizer. You got to be careful of that. Another thing that I do, like if I order like something from Uber Eats or the delivery services for groceries or whatever, when those bags come in, first of all, I have on gloves. When those bags come in, I'm throwing away those bags. When you get like the Uber Eats and you order food, the first bag they have is sealed or whatever with the handle or whatever. So I make sure I have on my gloves. I tear that open first, and I just tear it open. And then after I tear it open, I take off my gloves, and then I take the second bag out. I put back on my gloves and I take the bags and I throw them away. Then I wash my hands and then I deal with my food. That's how I do to make sure I at least try and cut down getting the virus. And then like with your groceries and stuff like that, I make sure I spray a little bleach on my I get my little wipe. I have wipes in the drawer. I don't have them right now. I gotta get more in there. But I make sure I take a wipe. I get my bleach. I spray it down and I wipe off the bottles and stuff like that on my groceries. I just wipe. I don't wipe the fruit off, whatever. I just rinse that off, whatever. But they do have an organic rinse that you can rinse off your fruit and stuff with. A lot of like whole food stores sell like the organic food rinse and stuff like that to wash off your groceries and stuff. But my bottles and stuff, I wipe that down. You know, I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to do anything to get the virus. And a lot of people, they go out in public, and then when you go out in public and you wear your clothes, some people might say, oh, my jeans are not dirty, I can wear them second day. No. Any clothes, and I don't do that anyway, but any clothes that you wear out in public or whatever, soon as you get home, soon as you step in that door, they should be going in the laundry right away, period, in the laundry. And me personally, when me and my son, we come out from the public, our clothes go straight to laundry and we're straight in the shower, period. No ifs, ands, or buts. We're straight in the shower, clothes in the laundry. Now, say you took a shower before you went out and you just ran to like the corner store or whatever. Okay, and you might not want to take a full shower when you come back from, because you just took a shower. Well, still, to me, you need to wash the places that was exposed. Your arms, wash them down with soap and water. Your face, your neck, your chest, anything that was exposed, your ears, all of that. Just wipe it down. I even take like a cloth and wipe down my hair and stuff like that. I mean, I'm just true to that. I don't play around with it. But like, these are different things you have to do in these times to try and prevent getting the virus as much as you can, you know, to cut down on germs that might be around you and your family. So these are just some of the things that you need to try and do, and make sure that you stay sanitized, make sure you keep yourself safe, to keep the virus away from you and your family. Make sure you don't be around a crowd of people all the time. Like my friend was telling me, it was a game she was watching on TV, a game where they had you know, it's like a full game and people wasn't masked. They was masked up in the inside or whatever, somewhere like that. But she said as they was outside in the crowd in the stadium, they didn't have on their masks. They was all close together. I think people just getting a little bit too relaxed, especially when they get the vaccine. They feel like they're untouchable. No, it's not 100% sure that you won't get it's not 100% sure that you won't get corona. You still need to make sure that you keep yourself sanitized and safe. I mean, it's just the way to go. And I just wish everybody would just mask up and make sure they have their hand sanitizer. Because again, my experience with even with the COVID shot, my experience was horrible. I mean, I didn't have any energy. I was hurting all over. I think it affected my RA even more, which I got to talk to I go to the doctors next week, so I got to talk to my doctor about that. I don't have the same energy as I used to. I think it even leave like lasting effects on you. I don't know how long, but it's been like almost 2.5, almost 3 months maybe since I got the vaccine. And I still feel a little bit, I don't know, it could be more of my RA acting up too, but I still don't feel like 100%. But that pain in your arm stays sore for a couple of days, and it's just, and then the aching or whatever. And like I said, the first shot, you still experience pain in your arm and a little aching, but the second shot is even worse. It's even worse. So I don't know how your body would respond to it, but a lot of people that I've known that took in the shot, they've experienced, muscle pain and stuff like that, or aching, tiredness and stuff like that. So it was bad. And my son who's autistic, I didn't know if he was experiencing pain or not because he's not verbal, but I did experience him going to sleep earlier. He wasn't as hyper because he wasn't as hyper as before, so I knew he was experiencing something from the shot. So anyway, yeah, do your research and figure out if the shot might be for you. It might not be for everybody, but I don't know. I'm lost. I'm really lost, but I wish everybody safe. Make sure you stay masked up. Make sure you have your hand sanitizer with you. And that's all we can do, y'all. But anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe and come back for more videos on more celebrity updates, my experiences in life, and different things that's going on with my life, and as well as, again, your celebrity updates. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.